Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What up, y'all? What up? How's everybody today? Welcome to the SheNanigans show. That sounded so fake and phony, didn't it?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Good evening, everybody. What up, Detroit?
Hello, world. It is I, Kimberly. Yep.
And then she hit up with a Dracula laugh. Too.
That's my conquering the world laugh. Muhaha. You just gotta say it. Muhaha. Anyway, it is another Sunday, and we are back in the saddle again. We got a couple of soldiers missing. They on the way though. Anyway, how was everybody's week? Mark, I'll start with you.
The week was great. Week is great. I just got through putting together all of the marketing material for the Pop-a-thon, which is our live podcast marathon going down in the end of September. So I'm just working out the details with all of the different partners and gathering the vendors and all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And even getting some VIP viewers for our live stream as well. So.
Okay. And Miss Mimi, anything burn your biscuits this week?
Yes. Burning my biscuits was burnt when a comment was made about who you hang out with, and what burned my biscuits is something that happened in the past and has been forgiven should stay in the past. And it burnt my biscuits because people were making different comments, and the point is it didn't happen to you, and if that person forgave that person, let it go, because life is too short. We're losing people every day.
Don't we know it?
Every day. So that's what burnt my biscuits this week.
Okay. Did anything good happen this week?
Yes. We just came back from Orlando. My daughter's team won the championship.
Won't he do it?
Yes, in their bracket, and I'm very proud of them.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, that's
Very,
what's
very
up.
proud of them. I'm very proud of my daughter, in spite of what happened.
Adversities.
Yeah, in spite of adversities and losses, she played for my nephew, and in honor of my nephew, and she balled out. They balled out, so
That's what's up. That's
very
what's
proud
up.
of them.
And
she got some more offers.
okay, that's what's up.
Some D1 schools.
Oh. Well, I have again on my panel one of my good friends, or at least I like to hope he's one of my good friends. we always argue like cats and dogs.
Yes, we do.
We do. He's the dog though.
Yes, I am.
He's the dog.
And you sister Mia.
Yes.
Sister broke.
Don't get me
Look,
started here.
I had to get declawed. I don't know if y'all noticed. I ain't had my nails done, and so those were my nails.
Did she say declawed?
Those are mine.
Declawed.
I had to cut them back. So I was like, I will not be in deeper violation with nails looking like that. But anyway,
Was that a bear
Mr.
being declawed? Was that a donkey
Cat.
being declawed?
A cat. She was the cat. Remember, you're the dog.
Yes.
She was the cat.
Meow,
I digress.
meow.
We getting started already.
Okay. See, it's that light skin shit.
Brought to you guys.
I'm gonna let him introduce himself since he don't want to stop talking. I'm trying to introduce the man. Yeah. What your name is?
Bobby.
Introduce yourself.
I'm a light skinned nigga from Africa.
Literally.
You know, born and raised kind of on the east side and on the east coast. My name is you. If I told you my full government name, I don't want to, but my name is you for all intents and purposes. My mama couldn't pronounce my real name is Ulrich. It's Ulrich. It's not even English, and my mama couldn't pronounce it, so she just called me, hey, you, nigga. She never called me my real name. She's like, hey, you, nigga, come over here.
You change your name in my phone.
Why I picture a U-Haul truck coming down the street, but you got you nigga on it and shit. Like, you nigga, like
That's
You,
a
nigga.
great
That's his
analogy.
name.
That's a great analogy.
that's his name. You nigga.
She kicked me out when I was 3.
That's
so.
your screen name. Did you know that right now while we live up under you? It said
You nigga.
You nigga.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm about to put it right now.
You light skinned nigga.
You nigga.
That's awesome. No, but Ulrich Baker, Rick Baker, cornbread, a couple different names here and there, but just happy to be here on the SheNanigans with my girl, Kim.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Glad to have you.
Anytime. Rick, because I'm not gonna call you Ulrich.
I'm gonna call him you nig.
Oh, you is about to become a major part of the SheNanigans family. We will be taking on advertisement for Mr. Baker here. He is a man of many talents.
Oh, here we go.
Smart.
The on-air shakedown.
Here we go. Right.
Smart.
I ain't smart as you.
Little
baby.
crazy. Little crazy. Little bit.
No, I'm there. I checked that box.
You check that box?
Yeah, I gotta be crazy messing with y'all.
Oh.
Yeah, I specialize. I got a PhD in crazy. Because of
Let's hear about your PhD in crazy.
I just got a 3-year degree out of psychotherapy with my last relationship. So I got a certification. I got a certification / associates in psychoanalysis.
Oh my God! Fired. Somebody get fired every week. Our sound be up. But he done told us 11 times.
I turned it
Turn
down.
your sound down before you come on the show, and we do it anyway.
I did turn it down.
We do it anyway. Listen, I am. Hi, my name is Kim, and I am guilty. Yes.
You guilty of being crazy?
No.
Or confused?
No. No.
Both?
No.
A little bit one and then the other?
So Mr. Baker here has stated that all women are confused and crazy. Or did you say or crazy?
And or crazy.
Okay.
Some are both.
And-
some are either one.
Okay.
At least one.
Okay. So you're either one or the other or both.
I say A, B, C, D, and then all the above.
And I say no, not all women. I mean, you can snatch back all you want to. Y'all say what I said.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here to tell. I can't speak for any other woman. I can only speak for myself. I am neither confused or confusing. You said confusing, right?
You struggling with it already.
No, I'm trying to
the
remember
phone
what you
falling
said.
as soon as you talking about it. Everything. I said A, B, C, D, and all the above. And you can't even take it. She can't take it, y'all.
No, I can't. I want you to explain your reasoning.
Everybody know what I'm talking about. I ain't gotta explain what is the truth. You know what I'm saying? What is the truth? It
expound
don't
on
need
it.
to be. What is it? What is understood? Don't need to be explained.
Understood doesn't need to be explained.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you how y'all crazy. Let a brother leave the house and leave his phone.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy gonna come right out. You know what I'm saying? Let if a man that don't take the first lead in whatever y'all need, then confusion gonna come right out that motherfucker right away. So it's either confused or crazy. 1 and 2. You know, it's not. Sometimes you're in the middle. Sometimes you far right. Sometimes you just on a whole nother chart. And it's not a if and or. It's just what it is. It's just what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I tell you I'm neither of those? If that's the example you're gonna give, I'm neither of those. he leaves his phone at home. He left his phone at home. I can't call him to tell him that he left his phone at home.
Okay.
I'm not. Let me tell you.
Right.
Something that I abhor is a person going through another person's phone.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So
So
you
if
said
we was together,
uh-huh.
you tell me I couldn't go through your phone?
Yeah.
If I wanted to go through your phone, I'll go through your phone.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
go through my phone.
Yeah, okay. I was just trying to figure out.
But she's saying if you leave your phone.
Yo, if you leave your phone
If
at
you leave
home
your
with me,
phone-
I'm not finna go through your
Right.
phone. Fuck your phone.
Right, it's not that serious.
No, it's not that serious. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you with somebody, you trust somebody, you good. I'm not talking about that. I'm
Even
just
if I
saying-
don't trust you, I'm not finna go through your phone.
Right. Don't go looking for
Let me
something.
tell you, because you get what you looking for.
Good.
You see what I'm saying?
Sometimes
so don't
you need
look.
to get what you looking for. Don't everybody
Yeah.
want to get what they looking for? It's, especially if we go into secrets. We here talking about secrets.
Exactly.
I
We're
think
going
it's a
into
perfect
that.
leeway to
It
secrets.
is.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
I think it's a perfect leeway to secrets because
It is.
Okay.
keep going. y'all.
Now, you said all women, and that was the example that you gave, and I just told I'm part of all women.
Look, my mama was crazy.
I am all women.
My mama
Trust-
was confused. My sister's crazy. My sister's confused.
Okay.
I got 12 sisters. All of them are crazy and confused. That don't mean that things don't work out. You know what I mean? That don't mean that life don't work out because sometimes they lucky, sometimes they make a good decision, sometimes they don't let their crazy out because the guy who they chose, because they had some wisdom, didn't bring their crazy out. But I ain't never met no woman who ain't got no crazy or confused. I'm sorry. Not to say we don't love it, but
Okay.
you know, it is what it is.
But y'all have crazy and confused too.
Yes, we do because
And y'all have a way of hiding it. Y'all have a way of making a woman or making it appear what it is, but it really isn't.
now that's a better conversation. You've accepted what I'm saying here because you're realizing what I'm saying has some level of truth to it.
Yeah.
And you're carrying the conversation versus fighting the conversation. And that's what ends up happening because most men have to be something else to get what they want from you. So if we following crazy and confused, of course it's gonna fall on us as well. You know, so you go out there and spend all your money on your last check for the DTE bill with your side chick and you come home, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know? It's gonna be kind of confusing.
Well, that would be kind of crazy to me because you take care of home first, and you don't have to worry about, you know, I mean, you take care of home first, and then the side chick and DTE bill, you pay what you can.
You know,
From coming from a woman's point of view, why would you spend all your money on your side chick's DTE bill, and you know you got bills at home?
you know what?
Home come first.
I won't disagree with you.
Okay.
Because the problem is all over the place. And the solution is really what we should be talking about and having for a good time and, you know,
Yeah.
pushing out to talk about the solution. But at the end of the day, you know, the problem is where we're stuck at.
Yeah. But your secret is your side chick.
No. I don't believe in secrets.
Oh.
I don't believe in secrets.
So the person.
Yeah, that's why I brought him on the show. For that very reason.
How do you not believe in secrets? Then you gonna play with yourself.
How many secrets are we gonna reveal today?
So you don't don't wanna go
No
down.
grown person should have secrets.
Okay.
No grown person should have. The only reason you have secrets is if you're trying to manipulate something because you're in it for some other reason to have a secret. At the end of the day,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. No grown person should be honest with themselves and honest with people around them. That's where we lose each other on the honesty.
Right.
You know, if we're not honest with each other, give somebody the actual, you know, opportunity to say yes or no. If we're not honest with each other, then you know, you're not being an adult. You're not grown.
Right.
So if a woman tells you, "I'm really busy," at the beginning of the relationship, "I'm really busy with work. I do this and I do that, and I'm gonna make time when I can for you." That's acceptable for you.
Yeah.
But what if what if she's really not that busy and her secret is another man.
Good for her. Good for her.
Accept that?
Yeah, I accept it because if she takes the time to go do that, it should be good for her. It won't be a secret. I think I would know. Most people know when their significant other starts losing contact. They don't. It doesn't have to come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We all crazy. We all confused. And we stuck in crazy and confused until we get out this mug and just relate to each other like we all crazy.
Right.
And we all confused. Then we're not going nowhere. If we can admit the problem first,
Right.
then we're not going nowhere. You feel me?
Communication is the key.
Well, acceptance is the
Back to
key.
that.
Not just communication, because we can talk all day. If if you accept in our soul that we are broken, you know, we might sound good, but we lack resources, we lack leadership. You know, as a community.
Right.
You know, I know we think everybody should be like the Huxtables when we think about things that we should be our best, but how the hell can we be our best?
Right.
Realistically.
Realistically.
Really. So, come on with that.
That's true.
Okay.
You crazy with me?
That's facts.
You crazy with me? I'm gonna bring you on my side.
Not
Or you
crazy.
now you're gonna be confused, right?
I can be crazy. I ain't crazy.
You're not boring, Kim.
I would never.
I'll say that.
I would. Oh, I'm definitely not boring.
No, you're not
No,
boring. I would not-
no.
I'll say that.
I can be boring.
I'm sure.
I can be a lot of things, but I just
If
don't.
you got money, you ain't boring, girl. You can't sit your butt down. If you got everything you need and you got things, you can't sit your butt down. Cut it out. Kim, you are a mover and a shaker.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I
I do
know.
a lot more sitting down than people think, though. Because when I decided to get in business, I didn't want the type of business that was going to drive me into the ground. I could have worked in a plant for that. You know, I went to school and I got me a degree. So I didn't have to flip burgers. I'm not flipping burgers in the street. I flip burgers at home.
What's wrong with flipping burgers?
Hold on. I flip burgers at home. But I'm saying, nothing wrong with it. But if you have taken the time to go and get a degree, why are you flipping burgers?
Look, I pertinent to your story, I get what you're saying, but I definitely
Here we go.
You know, I definitely disagree that having a degree means anything.
It doesn't now.
Well,
It
even,
used to.
well, yeah, it used to, but still, we
And that's
still
why I got
waited
one.
in long lines and competed very hard to use that paper to say we realized
Yes, we
a
did,
degree.
and it got me
For what, a
what I
decade?
need. What it,
So
at that
10
time.
years from the 80s to the
Yeah,
90s,
yeah.
and then we had another 5 years, and then they flipped the script, right?
Yeah.
You know, right when we was getting comfortable, they flipped the script.
They're like, oh, these niggas is smart.
Let's give them
All
more.
it-
Let's give them more information.
You know, good Lord. And I did. I busted my ass in school, and I got that piece of paper, and I said, okay, because I don't want to flip burgers for a living. That's not what I wanted to do. So, and a lot of times I'm at the drive-through, and the person behind the drive-through is so rude. You mad all day. Why you mad?
Because
You don't like your job? You should have stayed in school. You should have chose a different career path.
Okay, so you're right.
Don't get mad at me.
You
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Because you chose to flip burgers.
Why
I
is you
chose
in that
not to
line?
flip
Why are
burgers.
you going to buy that burger when you already know it's like that? How many times do you get in that line when you know it's
Not
like
often.
that?
Not
Not often, but it's your example.
Not often.
It's your example.
It is my
still
example.
get in that line.
I sure do.
So don't complain.
But
I
Don't-
didn't say
don't-
I was
don't-
complaining.
Okay.
I said they're
I'm
being angry and mad.
That's
Then
what
you should have picked something else to do. I'm good. I'm still gonna ride.
No, you're
on.
not good because you're talking about it. That's
But
where the
I'm giving an example,
myth.
sir.
I have to play the devil's advocate on that because most people these days that are flipping burgers, they're making $15 to $20 an hour.
Okay.
They're making good money
Now,
now.
but
Yeah.
they still got nasty attitudes.
Yes, some of them, yeah.
In our neighborhood.
You know.
Yeah.
In our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Not everywhere.
Oh no.
In our neighborhood, in all the 50 states, it just happened when you go in our neighborhood. It's just that's the way
No,
it
they
is.
in other states too.
That's why I say
in
in
the
all
hood.
50 states when you go into our neighborhood,
hood, yeah.
that's when
Yeah.
you get it. You know what I'm saying?
They rude.
There's a reason for it.
Very rude.
Yeah, but
How? Getting back to secrets. How
Oh, she can sit there.
do you detect a secret in your woman? How do you get a feeling? Is it an expression? You know what I'm saying?
You know, good question. Most men watch their women more than they let their women know they watch them.
Amen.
Okay, most of us pay attention
Amen.
more to y'all than y'all know.
Okay.
And you guys are instinctive creatures. You guys are creatures of pattern.
Yes.
And once y'all get in a pattern and y'all start breaking the pattern, y'all tell on yourselves.
As well as the man.
Well, I'm just asking your question.
Hey, Andre.
You ain't gotta throw me in the fire too now.
Why do you always do like that is one of the most annoying parts of the conversation we have. Anything in regards to men versus women is when we bounce it back and forth. But they do that too. We're not talking about what men. We're talking about, and that's it. Don't flip it. Period. Because you reverting away from you holding yourself accountable for what it is that's causing the problem. If you just deflect it back, well, women do this, men do this, and like that, nobody's ever going to get to the problem. That is so. In every conversation where it's men versus women, it's always that. Right. We never get to the core of the issue when people do that shit.
That's true.
Why you think about?
So,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was feeling what he said. I was just want to push it. Why is that? Why do we always have to, project the other person when we're because you're projecting to us
to dodge accountability.
Because there's no accountability.
Yeah.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
To dodge the accountability.
So what y'all saying is y'all don't have no accountability.
I know. Right.
I would say that.
That's
Yes.
what you just said.
There's no accountability for
When you
either
do that.
of us. For
You know,
you or
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's more accountability for us because when we say certain things, we're held to accountability. The first thing y'all say is that you say it.
You're held to accountability, but do you have accountability?
That's a different thing right there.
That's a different thing.
Yes, but you guys aren't held to any accountability.
That's okay because that's subjective.
It is, but I think that's the conversation, and I think that's what we struggle with y'all is that what can we hold y'all accountable for?
You can hold me accountable for whatever the fuck I'm accountable for.
Right. Whatever you deem me
understand?
accountable for.
But as a woman, am I accountable for X, Y, and Z?
Who is that?
Whose phone is that?
That you?
And that comes to
Fired.
That comes to fired. I'm
She
fired.
firing the panel.
Fired
y'all.
2 weeks in a row.
Right.
2 weeks in a row. I'm fired.
Dang.
Now, just so y'all know, I did take care of my business, but it didn't work out. But anyway, my accountability is different from what you might think my accountability is.
That's not accountability.
What do you mean?
Accountability is the same thing.
What do you mean?
It is what it is. Like you can't say, "Oh, well, accountability to me is this."
No,
and accountability to you is that.
What I'm saying is, I might not, because depending on what my maturity level is, I'm accountable for what I'm accountable for, right? I'm yes or no. Either I did or I did not. But everybody's accountability is not the same. It depends on what your maturity level is and what you feel like you should be accountable for. Now, for me, Kimberly Sharice Barksdale,
She
okay,
gave the whole government that.
my part in it is my part in it. Amia Rice, her part in it might not be her part in it. It just depends on what she perceives as accountability. For me, my part is my part, because I hate that saying, your side, his side, and the truth. To me, it's your side and my side.
My side.
No, you just went a whole full circle. And I think I want to push you a little further versus jumping on you, because at the end of the day, I'll keep it simple. Let's say I'm accountable for rent. I'm accountable for the bills at home. What am I holding? What are most black men holding their women accountable for? That's
Cooking, cleaning,
That's for us.
sucking,
Fucking.
Okay, so what you're
Fucking.
saying here, I'm gonna go with what you said right now because I have.
Let's go.
So if I'm a man and I can take care of, and I'm taking care of everything, just let's keep it at that simple, thing.
Gotcha.
I can say, okay, woman, you gonna give me that ass on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm accountable for that. And so I'm gonna hold you accountable. Not only are you gonna give me that answer, you're gonna put on what I want you to put on, and you're gonna behave the way I want you to behave.
But that's if I accept that.
Well, hold on. We're talking about accountability now. The question
Accountability is acceptance.
I'm using your example to answer your question, and I'm keeping it pretty simple here. If I'm accountable for certain things, and accountability is a fact, it's not based upon perspective. Rent.
No, accountability
I'm accountable
is
for rent.
Accountability is
whether or not you
acceptance.
accept it or not,
Yeah, I
accountability.
want him to finish about this. Look here, woman. This
Okay,
what you
come
gonna
on.
do.
That's
Okay,
right. Because
okay,
I'm just saying we talk about accountability.
That's
I'm
what-
using
that's
your
her
example.
face. That's what I need him to finish.
So let me go back to accountability, because it's good that you're asking, because a lot of sisters start just talking about certain things. That's where the balance of the male energy is, if the male energy has any balls or any sustainability.
Yeah.
So I can be able to say, you know what, sister, I hear what you're saying.
Yes.
But I'm gonna balance it off. I'm not saying you wrong in how you communicate, because you go in circles.
For sure.
You know, that's why I said you're either confused or crazy. You know what I'm saying? You kind of between the two. We all are. You know
Which
what I'm
are
saying?
you? Are you confused or crazy?
Neither.
Okay.
That means she's all the above.
Me.
Neither. What it means is that I'm a great communicator.
Okay.
And I'm emotionally
Good answer.
stable, and I can communicate how I feel, and it's up to you to discern
I go crazy.
or yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
That's right.
you know.
No,
Pretty much.
it's up to me.
You know what? I'll accept that. Let me finish what I'm saying with this conversation.
Sure.
I wanna,
Yeah, I wanna-
you know, I'm going to
sure.
accept that. But
So,
so,
Sure.
look here, woman.
so
you gonna,
I'm going to get to your look here, woman, in 2 sentences. So if accountability is, if the rent is due, I'm accountable for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you hold me to that because I'm a man and I'm supposed to provide certain things. I'm accountable for it. That's the expectation of a man.
Okay.
So if in the same breath, most men feel like, what can we hold you sisters to when it comes to accountability?
Whatever the
And we
agreement
said-
is.
And then
Whatever
you-
the agreement
and we
is.
said-
And then you guys said sucking, fucking, so and so.
cleaning.
No, but
So
no.
Cooking.
let me finish the example now. I
More
just got to.
than that.
No, he was going back. I said this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's answering based off what I said.
Okay.
Right.
So I said, y'all hold us accountable for cooking, cleaning,
Cleaning.
fucking,
Yeah.
and sucking.
Okay.
So since rent is due between the 1st and the 5th on a certain date, I just took the same analogy, same thing. So if those are the things I'm holding you accountable for, so I can say on Monday, I want that ass. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not only do I want it this kind of way as well. I want you to put this on. I'm gonna take you out. This is what I want to happen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If and I can hold you accountable without attitude, you know what I'm saying? To be happy to do that. Because your man is holding it down and you want to make him happy and that's what he wants.
But what if she wanted every day?
Well, you can have that too.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's not either or.
Had to throw that in there. Throw that in there.
She had to bring the woman's part in there.
That- what if she wanted every day?
You done with that part?
Did you? Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
So, so you're okay. Maybe I shouldn't ask you.
Come on, ask it.
No,
girl.
he something
But-
different.
Because you're not asking him, you
You-
asking us all. Or them all.
I'm asking him. That's why I said
Okay. Well, come on then.
So you're and when you
Come
get
on.
to answer, you'll see. You'll
What
be like,
can we
oh, she
hold
said.
y'all
So
accountable
no.
for?
And I get that. And I said what y'all generally
Yeah.
hold us accountable for.
Yeah. What
Right. Okay. So you're okay with a woman saying, "Look here, nigga,
Yes, baby.
you're gonna pay the rent,
Yes, baby.
all of the utilities."
Yes, baby.
See, that's what I'm saying. I can't. My point is mute when it comes to him.
Right.
See, he
because
okay
see-
with somebody talking to him like
I
that.
sure am because
Yeah.
that's
What you
you.
not gonna do as a man? Let me put this.
Come on.
Come on closer, baby.
Which way is the wind blowing?
Come on.
Okay. What you're not gonna do is say, "Look here, woman. This what you gonna do to me." You just not go. No man. I don't give a fuck.
I'm okay with
Is
the
this
look here.
confused or
This
crazy
what
coming
you
out?
gonna do?
that-
As long as you taking care of all the things that you're supposed to take care of. I'm okay
I don't
with
give
that.
a fuck
Thank you,
how
baby.
much
Thank you.
rent
Walk
you
across the
paying.
bridge with me.
Let me say this.
Per example, we're
Let
not
me say this.
devaluing rent. Just
Let
per
me
the conversation.
let me say this.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about me. Y'all talking over me. What I said was, I don't give a fuck how much rent you paying, You could have bought the car that's in the driveway.
For sure.
What you're not gonna do is talk to me like I'm a child.
Oh no, that's just basically.
That look here, woman. This what you gonna
That's
do,
just
and you gonna wear
respect.
it like this, and you gonna be like that, and you gonna be like this. I'm good. If I want that, I can go to prison.
It's all in how somebody says something.
Yes.
You're
But
just
I'm
taking
going
it in that context.
I'm taking it
It's
in
not
the
what
context.
you say; it's how you
It's
say
all
it.
how you
I'm
say it.
taking it in the context that you
100.
gave it
Yeah.
in real
No,
life.
how it made you feel.
So
Yes, ma'am.
there are things, you know, I love being submissive to a man that is taking care of business.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm putty. What do you want? What do you need? You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But when you come with the command of no, if I expect this, you didn't even say if we talked about. You said these are our expectations, right? So now I expect you. You think that's all I expect you to do?
No, I'm listening.
Ain't that what you said?
No, I'm listening. I ain't saying
Y'all
nothing right
expect us to take care of all the bills, and y'all expect us to do all the shit that I just said that y'all expect us to do.
now. Why y'all be?
But if that's like you said, like we said earlier, what's understood
Don't need to be explained.
don't need to be explained.
That's
So
right.
you ain't got to come to me and say this what you gonna do. I know what to do. I don't even believe in loving a man the way I want to love him. I believe in loving a man the way he wants to be
The way
loved.
he loves to be.
So if that's the
That's
case,
You see what I'm
then,
saying?
if that's the case, then
But
then
you're not
you
gonna-
have to be able to listen then. And
Oh, I'm a
and keep
great
quiet
listener.
If that's the case, because you have to be able to hear what a man wants to know it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you made, we had an example. I don't know, it was pre or post.
You see the
about,
shirt?
about having sex with a man. I don't know what that's like. Only a woman knows what's that like. So my happiness, you don't know nothing about my happiness. You have to be able to listen, study me, because I'm still growing myself. I'm still changing myself,
Exactly.
and things of that nature, because I'm looking at a clear playing field here. Clear playing field. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, just like she said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
So if
That's why I was over here looking crazy.
my issue, there you go, baby. My issue is that why y'all give examples of nice guys when y'all don't like nice guys.
I like nice guys.
I like nice
Most
guys.
women give examples of ideal situations when that's not how or what they're really attracted to. You know what I'm saying? They give examples of things that make sense, but really how you get there is not what they're attracted to. They just want shit done sometimes. Or again, that's why y'all confused. Because y'all can have exactly what y'all want.
You say what sounds good.
Yeah.
What
y'all-
I think is, right? What I think is, and this is based on how I feel, right?
Go ahead, baby.
I love a man who is multiple things. Like I'm multiple things, right? I love a man that can be nice and that can also, right?
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying.
That's
See how I
slap-
disagreed? That's what I'm saying.
The camera was on. That slapped that ass,
Exactly.
right? Okay, that slapped them
That's what I'm
cheeks.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And not only
Just
that,
need to let y'all
but
know it wasn't like put the paws on you.
who
Slap
put the
that-
paws on the nigga too.
Oh no!
You know what
wait a
I'm saying?
minute.
No, because I like to be with somebody
fire sign?
who I'm a Leo,
Yeah, she a
right?
fire
Leo's
sign.
in the house.
Go ahead,
Leo.
I love a man who can be what he needs to be at the apropos time.
That's right.
Because me being a woman, I'm who I am depending on the situation.
That's correct.
So if I need to step up and be the alpha female, that's who the fuck I am.
Thank you, baby.
If I need to lay back and submit, that's who the fuck I am.
Thank you, baby.
If I need to lay back and just scout out the motherfucking land, that's who the fuck I am. So you need to be secure enough to be able to fall back when you need to and not feel inferior.
That's right.
To step up when you need to.
That's
and
right.
not feel like you the motherfucking man.
That's
even
right.
if you are the motherfucking man.
That's right.
You need to be chameleon enough to be able to get in where the fuck you fit in. That's the type of nigga I need.
That's when you flowing. That's
That's
when
the
you
type of
flowing.
man that I need.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And he could look at me and I'd be like, nigga, I got you. And he could be like, bitch, I know it.
I got
You
you.
understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
And it be no motherfucking questions asked. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm supposed to love you exactly where the fuck you are. I'm supposed to love you for who the fuck you are. And it's my job to enhance what you are not. And it's his job to enhance but I am not.
Say that.
So therefore, when I'm connected, I never feel inferior.
So, do you believe in, because we're talking about secrets, how do you deal with, or how do you determine or discern if your alpha male
No
is...
secrets. No secrets. No secrets. Listen, if you cannot be with me in a realm where we don't have secrets, I don't have secrets with you, Mia.
Right.
I don't have secrets with Mark. I don't have secrets with you, Limerick. I don't have secrets with you, Kim. I don't have secrets with my girlfriend over here.
Okay.
I don't. It doesn't mean that you know everything about me.
Right.
It
Right.
means that if something comes up, I'm cool with telling you what it is.
Right.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
There's a
saying?
difference between being private and being secretive.
I don't
Right.
have skeletons in my closet. You say, Kimberly, have you ever? I can say, bitch, you know what I did or I did not. And be okay with that. Right?
Honesty.
Right.
But that's honesty.
That's honest.
That's
right.
transparency.
Right.
But it's trust.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's respect.
I heard an old head say, you know, everybody like, keep it 100, keep it 100.
If I kept it 100,
If we, I said I'm gonna stop saying that
if I kept it 100,
because if
we
I
know.
kept it 100,
Come on back.
anybody, everybody,
listen,
Go ahead.
can I please?
if you really kept it 100,
Who pick me?
Both sides now.
Who pick me?
I'm talking about across the board, the world.
Who pick me?
Go ahead.
Let her finish. Let her finish. You just said
That was, she finished.
If for 1 second, I can be transparent.
Yes, ma'am.
When you say, because for me, words mean what they mean. Blue is blue. It's not indigo. It's blue.
Like, that's some crazy.
Right? Yes means yes and no means no. You understand what I'm saying? Yes means yes and no means no.
That's pink and that's
Sometimes.
pink
Period.
and that's pink. That's pink.
Pink is
But
pink.
if I say, right, that this is fuchsia, this is motherfucking fuchsia. It ain't pink.
Right.
There's a
Pink
third.
to me is this, or whatever pink is.
Right.
If I come to you and I say what I have to say the way that I have to say it, am I right or wrong for saying it if you take it offensively? If you take it other than a way that I meant it?
No, you're
No.
not.
Are you wrong or am I wrong?
There's no wrong
Or
there.
is there a wrong?
There's no wrong.
Right? It's perspective.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's others of us that will say, well, bitch, you hurt my motherfucking feelings.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's others of us that say, well, motherfucker, I told you how the fuck I felt.
Right.
Right.
Keeping
It
it real.
just depends.
You wanted me to keep
What's-
it 100.
Keeping it 100 to me is telling you how the fuck I feel.
Which is honest.
Keeping it 100 to you might be something totally different. So when you come to me and say, bitch, you know, you hurt my feelings how you said that. Now, it's up to me to
But
say,
that's not
well,
how it would go. That's
but-
just how y'all
but-
think it would go.
but now it's up to me to say, well, damn, am I sorry? Do I apologize? Am I gonna be like, bitch, fuck you, take it or leave? You know, now I have to reevaluate what it is I'm gonna do to smooth this shit over with my loved one.
No, you don't.
But it's all perspective. No, it is.
choices.
That's
It's
how
all
it is.
perspective.
all your
No,
choices.
you don't. I
No,
agree
I
with
do
you.
because I could say, fuck you, bitch. I said what I said.
And he can say, okay, bitch,
Or
I
I
hear
can
you.
say, you know what, my bad for blah, 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 blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
Listen,
You know.
Because I didn't mean
It's
it that way.
perspective.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I want to change the conversation and say, okay, let's take the conversation out of there's an inferior. Because sometimes we like to keep the conversation in an inferior complex. Either the man got something and the woman don't got something, in this example, or a man in his feelings and don't know how to handle his emotions, and somebody's more alpha, you know, than certain things. If we take it to an example where we're equal, and I ain't got no problems with what you just said.
That's
where I'm at.
impossible, though.
Well, no. We talking
You're
about
equal?
solutions now and secrets and all these things here.
Right.
And you know, we can sit here and talk about the problem and all day, every day. Everybody
Right.
talking about the problem.
But what is the solution?
You know, the solution is seeing each other as equal and being able to see each other as equal.
Okay.
You feel me? And
I'm
then
with that.
at that point in time, I ain't got no problems with how you said what you said because
I'm with that.
because if the truth is the truth, is
They
the
don't
truth.
need no proof.
That's right.
You
So
don't give me
so
no dap,
so
nigga.
so
You
if
don't give me no motherfucking
girl, I
dap,
hit it from the
nigga.
back.
The
You want to
truth
hit
is
you
the
back.
truth. The truth is the truth, and they don't need no proof.
That's right. I'm just saying that's good loving. I'm just saying that's what.
So listen.
What it is.
So the topic was based on a really good friend of mine was talking about a previous marriage that he was in, and the wife had a child already from a previous marriage.
Okay.
The man, the new husband, is a man's man. You know, I'm raising this way, and he kept the wife would let her daughter she was kind of
A little bit free.
a little free, a little too free, and he kept telling the wife, he said, listen, you need to not let her do that. That's how girls come up pregnant. I'm a boy. I'm trying to tell you. And she didn't want to listen. She didn't listen, blah, blah, blah. So time goes by. And something, you know, he would barely see the girl now. She run out the door. She, you know, she's always spending the night over so-and-so's house or whatever. And then one day, she thought he wasn't at home. And she went to run out. And her stomach was this big. And she had been hiding this pregnancy the whole time.
It was a secret.
But the mother knew.
Yeah, it was a secret.
The rest of the family knew.
Mm-hmm.
He was the only one who didn't know.
Oh, that's terrible.
Those are the type of secrets I'm talking about. Was she wrong for not telling him?
Yes.
Or was she right for not telling him?
No, you know you're wrong.
As hell.
How
You
long
gotta
had
say
they
what
been-
it is.
She was
How
wrong.
long?
Because I'm gonna tell you something.
How long had they been
I'm gonna tell you
together?
something. I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody just told me, a prophetess just told me. She said, you have something that you have to say. And she said, you don't, and I'm talking about, this is a lady I've never met before.
Okay.
She said, you don't ever have no problem saying what you got to say.
This something you
She
gotta
said, but there's something that you have to say that you have not said. She said, you are not responsible for how it's received.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's
Or the
truth.
emotions behind how it's received. But
Just do
you
your part.
must say what needs to be said. So we have a responsibility to say what needs to be said.
Especially
You
if
understand what I'm
that's
saying?
her husband.
And
right?
so if
That was her
you
husband.
take it upon yourself to defy all of the things that you said before God, I'm going
Right.
to honor, I'm going to obey, I'm going to blip, 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 blip.
Yeah.
Right.
You blew that when you decide to become pregnant. Not decide to become pregnant because you don't decide to become pregnant, but when you decide to take the out of it.
Right.
You decided not to do that. That's on you. Like, it's not your responsibility. Whatever he want to do, it's your body. You're gonna do whatever you want to do. Period.
No, I'm
But
saying this is her father. This is her stepfather, and the wife did. She had been pregnant the whole time. This child, he been telling her all these years, stop letting her be so loose. Stop
And she
letting her
got
be so
pregnant.
loose, and she
Step
got
baby,
pregnant.
She
step
was-
baby
and-
is pregnant.
Yes.
Yes, and she was,
Let
and
me
so
jump in here a little bit.
at this, she didn't accept accountability.
The stepdaughter.
The mother
Mm-hmm.
didn't accept accountability because she didn't discipline that child like he was telling her. She didn't.
Well, here's the thing. Can
She
I say
just
one
let her
thing?
do.
Can I just say
No,
one
I
thing?
got
She didn't.
next.
She
I
didn't
got
pay.
next.
She
Come
didn't
on.
pay attention.
Let
Pass
him
the ball.
say what he got to say, and then I got something so good.
So
She didn't. But she didn't pay attention
Finish
to
what
what her husband will say
that
her
don't have nothing to do
husband.
with it.
Yeah.
They
And
got all of it to do with
But
No,
it.
that's what
don't.
she's saying. That's what
No,
what
it
she's
don't.
talking about. That's what she's talking about here, as far as was she right or wrong for not telling her husband? And you were actually agreeing and saying that we do have an accountability for saying things.
Right.
Oh yeah, you gotta tell your husband what's
and
happening.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you got to. It's no ifs, ands, or buts.
let me back us up now. A lot of us got in this world unplanned.
right.
Okay.
I know.
A lot-
I did.
Okay, so then
I did.
Okay, so then you really can't say too much. in this conversation.
Daddy 15, Mama 16 when
So-
I came through here.
So then we don't.
So, yeah.
That's why you're passionate about what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's why you're inherently passionate
No,
about
I'm
what we're
inherently
talking
because I've been through it too.
about. That's exactly what I just said.
I got 2 of them.
You're so inherently transparent that I just agree with you,
Yeah.
and you said no to say yes.
100%.
So that's what I'm saying to you here. You know what I'm saying? I said it before, confused, crazy, because we all are. We have a right to be, because we're suffering from so much different traumas that and it's there's not a right or wrong. A lot we hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us wasn't planning to be here, and we got here. And at the end of the day, it's the after effect of it. Other than somebody's pride and ego, is the after effect of it. The child ain't asked to be born. You know what I'm saying? You can't go back. Yes, he was right, but if that's what God had planned for that child to have, that's what the kid had. There's girls who do those things and didn't get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to back up a little bit because we're so judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Inherently judgmental, and it triggers us because we've this is how a lot of us got here. That's how I got here too.
For sure.
But my question is, now that this secret is out, now that the man found out, how is the relationship? How is
They divorced.
Yeah, because you betrayed me.
Not so much so she didn't betray him. His ego and his pride was hurt. And what he should have done is taken his time, because sometimes things take time.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
They
You
didn't immediately get divorced.
I'm sure.
But I have
It just,
But you know what?
After that, there's a decline because in real life, how can I trust you with anything?
Point
Right.
blank and period.
What are you saying? How can you trust?
Point blank and period.
that's a
If
big
me-
She's not-
I
Because
help.
the thing
Okay, let me
is-
say this. This
the-
child's father was vaguely in her life.
Please, can I say something?
This girl is in this home. There's a man in the home.
Can I say something?
And instead of shut up, and instead of
He'll drop a girl on this topic.
you don't hear the story. Oh, he was molesting the child. No, he was teaching the child.
Yes.
He was trying to tell them, listen, I've been 14, 15. I'm telling you what these little niggas is out here doing.
So he was right.
Stop your daughter from doing right. So
he
he's
was
right.
But
And as a wife,
this was
a
his new
wife.
wife now. This
no,
matter.
no.
But it don't matter.
He
New-
helped
that
raise
child
this
is not his child.
Right,
That
but
don't
It's not.
He helped
but listen,
raise the
I'm-
child.
I'm trying to bring you to a solution now.
I'm trying
I'm
to-
not disagreeing with
but
you.
I'm trying to give you the facts.
I heard what you said.
Okay.
And I'm just saying here, sometimes things take time.
They do. Timing
so,
is everything.
And so
Kimberly.
at the end of the day here, you know what I'm saying? Yes, she didn't tell him, and again, it triggered a lot of different things.
Yes.
But that is not his child. He married her. So he can't have a complete autonomy over the aspect of the being of the child.
But right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right.
So
But
we're not
why
getting into
wouldn't
right
you
and wrong.
tell him?
No, we are.
No, you
What
can't
is
get into
so-
right
We're
and wrong.
talking about
Why wouldn't you
if she
tell
was
him?
correct
If the
or
mother was still
incorrect in
protecting the
telling-
child, if the mother was still protecting the child and had a stronger bond with the child, and didn't want to, and felt that she
I'm melting in my
disappointed the
seat.
guy and had trouble telling him,
No.
then that's sometimes hard to communicate.
Then that
But
that
at the-
determines what kind of relationship you have with your spouse.
no.
And how it does.
No, a life determines what kind of relationship you're gonna have up mountains
Listen,
and
if
valleys in a
so
relationship.
you're telling me
You're gonna
right?
have tough times in relationships.
Okay, time out.
It's just
Time
about
out.
holding on.
Time out. You listen to me. You,
I'm with
me
you.
and you and me and you
Me, myself, and I.
and me.
Yes.
We are married.
You nigga.
Hold on, Kim.
You nigga.
Go ahead.
You and I.
That's what it said.
We are married.
Yes.
Right? We have committed ourselves to one another. I have had this child before you got here.
Yes.
However, you and I have committed ourselves to each other.
Yeah.
So that means that any motherfucking thing that goes on, and I'm speaking as Kimberly Sharice Adams.
Yes, ma'am.
Not Barksdale, but Adams.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? That which I was born to.
Yes, ma'am.
If I consider you my husband, right? You are my best friend.
Yeah.
You are my earthly Lord, Kimberly. He's my earthly Lord. Okay?
That's a lot.
Sarah had called Boaz
That's a lot of
Lord.
accountability.
Tell it.
That's a lot of
Right?
accountability. That's a lot of accountability.
And I call mine Lord. How is it that anything can penetrate our household? Look at me, sir. How is it that anything, you're not looking over here, anything can penetrate our household? Because I know that you are the head.
So-
But
If
I
I'm the
ain't
head,
asked
then let
you
me talk
nothing.
after
I
you
haven't
finish
asked
now.
you nothing.
I'm gonna let you
After I'm finished.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I am the neck which turns the head any direction that I choose.
Yes, ma'am.
But you are the head.
Yes.
If I know this and I understand this, how the fuck is it that anything can come to the doors of our household and I don't motherfucking tell you about it?
So
Anything.
we talking about secrets.
Because I'm not done. Hold
ahead,
on.
go ahead.
I'll let you know when I'm finished.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the way that I'm going to approach you about it is going to let you know how, okay, am I going to say something to baby girl? Am I going to let mama handle it?
Yeah.
I'm going to lay back in the cut because whatever go down, can't shit go down. Let's daddy say go.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
You hear what I'm saying? Because anything else is some okay, we ain't going to tell daddy about this. We taking it to our grave shit. And that's something
We
different.
keep it secret.
That's something different.
We keep it secret.
But when it comes to handling the shit of the household, I have to consult the wise counsel of my husband, and he has to motherfucking respect and trust me enough to say, baby, you know what? Okay. If you say I'm not gonna say nothing, and if you say you gonna handle this with baby girl, okay. Because irregardless, you the one that come down with whatever. But a lot of times, I'm the one that's the most logical.
Okay.
That's the most
I mean,
calculated.
damn, you know, I mean, you as a woman, I done married you. The child is young.
So both of y'all gonna have the
Young.
whole conversation and put all that on there.
Hold
or y'all
on.
gonna
The child is young. I allowed you as a woman. This is now your stepchild. I've allowed you to buy for this child, put food on the table for this child, do all this stuff for this child. But when this child has a life-changing crisis, I can't share that with you.
it's gonna come out anyway.
You know,
It's
it was,
gonna
and
come
it
out
did.
anyway.
and it did.
And
And it did.
So hold on,
Anyway.
let me answer that now, because you guys had just talked for a good 5-10 minutes.
It's called
And-
the
and-
SheNanigans show, man.
No, yeah, I get it, but he man is here if that's the case, you know, and I have the power since, according to her, I am the Lord.
Yes.
So if I'm the Lord, let me speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, my Lord.
So,
I mean, it's subjective. Hold on.
I ain't calling no grown man delicious.
Here we go. If
Ain't got licking good.
would y'all shut the fuck up?
Okay.
Goddamn. Let me get this out so we can get the conversation something juicy, more juicy than this trauma-based shit.
Come on.
Now look, in everything we want understanding. The reason why we want understanding, because understanding gives wisdom. Now this is a very sensitive topic that deals with a lot of trauma, because it deals with giving birth and things of that nature. And we don't agree on how that shit happens 50% of the time, 60% of the time. So let's not deal with it on a perfect basis of what should happen, what could happen, what is my honor, what's your honor. At the end of the day, a young lady had sex and had a kid. There's nothing she can do about it. She either abort the kid or she keep the kid. Okay, after that, you know what I'm saying? She's the one who has to carry that kid. The man is not the one who's going to be suffering here. That's the reality of the situation. She's the one who that life has changed. Okay, it's not him that's hurting, other than his pride or your ego in the relationship, or what you think your relationship should be when it comes to that child. Because you even though you are the parent of that child, you're a custodian of that child. You don't own that spirit of that child. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't approach things like that, where they take themselves out of the situation and look at the mere facts that, okay, this is not my kid. Yes, I've been right. yes, you and I, should have been tighter, and you could have told me before. And I feel like that because now you're speaking about my honor. Now, don't tell me how you should feel better about my honor when it's my honor. Listen to what I'm going to say. You can't even put your hand down. We're going to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, again, honor, you just want to make sure you have some understanding.
Yeah.
I don't have to lose my whole entire wife because another nigga's child got pregnant when I told her. I'm not about to lose my wife because yes, I'm upset because you didn't motherfucking tell me.
Absolutely
but I'm not about to lose your high yellow fine ass because you didn't tell me. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Sure.
So everything y'all just talked about when it comes to that situation, I can agree upon the emotional aspect of it. Like a lot of us came here like that. You know what I'm saying?
But do men really approach it that way? That's an approach of a woman.
You made a
it's
fool.
not about men.
You made a
It's
complete
to me.
fool out of me.
No, it is.
It's not
Everybody
to men.
knew but
No,
me.
it
It's
is
not to men,
because
it's to men. It's
because
not-
the norm is to not feel
We're not
that
talking
way. The
about the
norm
norm.
is to be like,
We're-
bitch, you betrayed me. Why you ain't tell me? That is the norm.
Yeah,
What
that
you're
is.
talking about is not the norm, sir.
Well, this is shenanigans, but again,
And listen,
what I'm saying
anybody
to you,
out there listening, watching, please tell me, am I on some bullshit, or
So-
is it not the norm for a man to be like, baby, why you just didn't tell me?
Right.
No, a nigga is
Erica-
like, bitch, you didn't tell me.
Listen,
leave your
Erica
ass?
Grayson said, if he's been there as a stepfather, why not share that?
Yeah, why not? But that's a woman's point
She
of view.
said embarrassed that he was right or her feelings was wrong because she didn't listen.
okay,
Then she says, right, I'm sure he was going to ride with her on whatever decision she felt was best. No secrets. Not now, though. Not now, not later. That's her husband. She said, what the hell? What else she had? Damn. And so that's
what I'm
it
saying.
leads you to
Why?
that.
That's what it makes you feel
that's
like.
a
What else
traumatic,
do you
that's
have
a
you
trigger
not
on
told?
some bullshit.
And
That's
then
that
how-
crazy
and
shit.
then
Y'all
how do I-
confusing crazy shit I was talking about.
And
That's
then
a
how do
personal
I
trigger.
trust you going forward?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
She said-
If
That's
I
what I'm
can't tell my
speaking.
husband,
So listen to what y'all saying here.
She
Y'all,
says,
and
hold
I can tell
on.
my family,
Hold on.
And I mean,
She
because
says, but
sometimes
honor.
you feel like you can't tell.
how y'all gonna argue the man's point? And
She
y'all not
said,
listen
but
to the
we
man?
honor one another with loyalty, respect, and love. Don't hide a damn thing from me. Mine knows this. Well, we'll get through whatever.
Bullshit.
And that's that honesty, though. No,
What's the
see, in the
bullshit?
beginning,
That's bullshit.
Why is it bullshit?
Because again, at the end of the day, that's how she feels about what her situation, her morals and values are.
so
Kids
you
are
wouldn't feel
kids.
a way.
Kids are kids.
No, we're
And-
not talking
and-
about the kids. We're talking about
That's who's
what
pregnant.
we deal with
That's
is
what we're
bullshit
missing
or
here.
not. That's what we're talking
But
about.
we're
We
talking
ain't
about
mean-
secrets.
You
We're
and
talking about
we're talking-
you and I transcend whatever these motherfucking kids talking about.
If we're
You and
talking
I
about
transcend that, and then
Mark,
I'll tell
Mark.
you gonna tell me, and we're gonna fucking figure it out.
What?
That's what it should be.
Secrets are secrets. Y'all can
Nah,
be
fuck
secrets
a
are secret.
secret.
You know,
No
Do you
way.
think? Do
That's
you
how-
think
I don't
she
have
was?
secrets.
Do you think she was?
I don't have. So y'all chime
She's
in. Do y'all
justified.
think that men and women should have? Do you think you should have secrets? Period. With a nigga, like with a bitch, like you think you should have secrets with your husband, with your wife, with your
Never.
bae? You
Right.
should have secrets, not like, oh, I fuck 8 niggas. That ain't
That is a secret.
Nah,
Yes, it is. It's just
we
not your
talking
secret.
about like, nah, it ain't
Like shit like this.
Nigga.
Mark,
You
do you think
over-triggered.
that she was justified in not telling him?
Nah, no, she's not. I don't care what you say.
That's their business.
She's not, because what else
That's
ain't
his
you
and
gonna
her
tell?
business.
What
If-
else
if-
ain't you gonna tell me?
That's not what it's about.
In
Mark,
that
it is.
situation,
No,
that's
it's not.
kind of what I would feel. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, if you would keep that from me, what else?
What
would you
else
want?
will you keep from me?
That's kind of what that'd be what I feel.
And you know the sad part about it is,
And we
is
both
she may
Leos,
have,
just
It's not
so
about
y'all know.
us. The kid is
listen,
pregnant.
listen,
Yeah.
and the thing
The mama been
is,
fucked up.
The thing, well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying here. So why are we arguing when the mama been fucked up?
It's not an argument.
It's
It's
a
about
secret.
knowing who
It's
who you're with, and assigning.
You're making it into something else because of your trauma of a situation.
We're
No.
saying
That's all y'all making it into.
No,
Look,
it's
if,
not.
Look,
It's
listen
about
here.
trusting
Yeah.
who you're with,
Secrets, let me-
and your expectation being
No.
built around who
Listen
you
here.
trust.
Yeah.
Listen here.
Yeah.
Secrets are based upon.
I don't have
it
no
was just
secrets.
it
I don't
was
care
just
what
a
you say.
question.
I don't have no
Is
secrets.
she just? Is yes or no, and why?
I just
yes
think
or
I would
no.
not. I would
Is
not
she
lose my woman
justified?
because she didn't tell me her daughter because I was right. I would not lose my woman.
Okay,
because
so
I was
listen.
right.
So,
Let me-
but wait,
let's-
what
That's
you
all I'm
don't
saying.
know, let me give you the rest of it.
Okay.
Is that after he found out and was angry and rightfully so, and said what he had to say, now her behavior, the wife, becomes different.
Of course, because he ain't handled it right. He wasn't all in his emotions about something that he was right about. he didn't have to be in his emotions.
No, that ain't the question.
And then-
So he wasn't supposed
Listen,
to
that's
say
the part
nothing.
y'all don't see because y'all stuck on the problem, and
He
we can
wasn't
go.
supposed to say anything.
It's not about that.
No,
It's
I'm
what-
just asking.
What happened was what happened. We're internalizing it based upon what we think, how it felt, and things of that nature. Just like we said, certain things is not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you're not there, you're not there. Everything else
thing
is
is,
scary.
But
Are
she
you
held a
tripping?
secret.
The thing is, are you tripping because your wife knew this motherfucker was pregnant and she ain't say nothing? That's the question.
No, I'm not.
You know, okay, well then go.
I was
But
right.
you know, every man is
I
different.
was right.
Every
Okay.
man is
I was
different
right.
now.
I was right. Why do I have to trip?
Okay.
So you not mad because you were correct.
But-
It's not about
No.
being disappointed
No,
that
let
the
me
kid
ask-
is pregnant.
Yeah.
Let me ask
It's not about.
Mark, as I started to,
It is about that.
was she justified in not telling her husband
Yeah, because
that
that's
her
the
daughter
thing. I don't think that's
was
right.
pregnant?
I don't think that's right. I think that's wrong.
He been raising her, his stepdad.
I think that's wrong.
He been raising
For
her.
years.
It hurt my feelings, but I'm not leaving my wife because of it.
Not
He
leaving her.
didn't. No, he
not
didn't.
leaving
That's
her.
not.
leave
That's
her
not.
because
That
of
ain't.
that.
That ain't. That, yeah, that wouldn't warrant me ending a relationship with her,
He
but I
didn't.
still would, especially if I had been in the girl's life. I mean,
Yeah.
like
I'm her daddy.
basically, yeah.
You made me look like a fool.
And I need to
And
have a
embarrassing.
conversation.
Everybody.
But she didn't.
Her
She
whole
would not
family.
want to
Her
tell
whole,
you.
but everybody knew.
They
She
But-
would not want
but
to tell you. She's
You're
a kid.
my
No, but
husband.
still,
It's about
you're my
the look.
husband.
Is the girl
So
in
what-
this
what
conversation
else
at
are
all?
you not-
Is the kid in this conversation at all?
What would be a plausible reason for not?
Yeah, if it's
That's
her
right,
if
Erica.
it's her birth father, should she not tell her birth
Even
father?
if it's her birth.
Oh, I'm
father.
sorry. Her birth father knew.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
damn.
Come on.
I
Oh,
forgot.
wow.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Help me, somebody.
I'm sorry, y'all. keep
Her
acting
birth
like
father knew.
we
Help me,
the
somebody.
Huxtables. We're not the Huxtables.
Help me.
No.
I'm not
somebody.
talking about 80-95% of us can't even have this conversation because that's how we got in this world. Okay, by a mistake. Whether it was a kid who was 15, my granny was 12 when she started, somebody else was 24. Who gives a fuck how we started? At the end of the day,
But
It's
we're
it's
talking about the trust, the
You're
secret.
making it into that because she
It
did
was
not
a
tell.
she kept a
Okay,
secret
so let
from
me
her
ask you a question.
husband.
It's not her
Let me ask a
secret.
question,
It's the
y'all
kid.
get some.
It's the kid getting pregnant. It's not her secret.
Okay, let me ask you something.
It's not like she got pregnant
Okay,
with
look.
somebody else's baby.
Listen.
That will be her secret.
No, listen.
You hear what I'm saying? That's not her secret. Why is he upset?
Listen, let me ask you this. At the beginning of the show, you said
I don't believe in
you
secrets.
don't believe in secrets,
No, I don't.
right?
That's why I wouldn't leave my wife.
So, if you found out,
Who picked me? Who picked me? Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby.
if you found out that the woman you've been sleeping with and dating and fucking and sucking and all that used to be a man.
Oh, what the
No,
fuck is
wait
he talking
now.
about?
Hold
It's a whole nother conversation.
Nope.
No, this is a secret.
A secret is a secret. There's no levels to
secret
the
is a
secret.
secret.
Yes.
You,
I had to
you
put my
wouldn't-
hand down
You
for
wouldn't
that.
feel some kind of way.
I mean, you talking about murder?
No, see, a secret's a secret.
Now you talking about murder?
Murder,
What's
she
the
wrote.
difference?
Woo,
The
woo.
difference is a man versus a woman
No
conversation.
way.
Y'all taking it into the bullshit.
A secret's
No,
a secret.
A secret is a,
A
secret.
secret. Let's say if a man has a problem with a woman, it should be because of a woman has
Mark
done
DeAndre.
And she did.
She didn't do anything.
She did not tell her husband.
But that doesn't mean she didn't do anything. The husband would still have found out because, like she said, everybody already knew.
But then her reaction,
That's
yes,
not the
everybody
point.
but
We're talking
him.
about
It's just all ego.
we're talking about
And pride.
relationship between a man and
Ego
his woman,
and pride.
not fuck.
No, we're
well,
talking about a
fuck what
kid getting
everybody
pregnant
know.
who's another nigga's baby getting pregnant.
No, fuck what
And who-
everybody know,
We not
dog.
talking about-
And
It's
she didn't
about
tell her husband.
it's about you and I in our private time. And I didn't fucking say, Daddy,
No, it's not.
this is what's going on.
No, it's not about prime time because we won't be
That's
talking
what
about
I'm
this.
saying. Because
I mean, me and mine, I'm gonna be like, guess what?
if you and I
I
are
told you so.
together and you're helping me provide and decide
That's
for this young
pillow
lady,
talk,
because
shit.
I have a 17-year-old daughter.
Shit,
Okay,
as soon as I know
so
you know.
if you're helping me provide and decide for this young lady, and she's pregnant, and I don't tell you until 6 months later,
I found
you're
out.
helping me provide and decide
I get it.
for her.
I get it.
And I'm coming to you like, baby, this is what's going on with the baby, and she's 4 months
Right,
pregnant.
Erica, you own it
2
tonight.
months
You're
pregnant.
you're so
A
situational.
month
You're so
pregnant.
you're completely
I am,
you're completely
because
situational.
because I'm in it, because I have a 17-year-old daughter who can very
Now
well
you're
get pregnant at
personalizing
any day.
it.
I have
Now you're
to.
personalizing. No, you
That's
don't have
the
to.
only
We
day I can give an honest
We can have this
answer.
conversation without personalizing it.
We can't.
Yes, we can. It's
That's the
without
only
trauma.
way I can
Without
give.
the-
It's not a trauma.
That's how y'all communicate.
It's an
That's-
honest.
we don't
answer.
communicate like
but that's okay.
How do
But
That's
I'm
why
just
Sometimes
saying-
y'all don't
having-
communicate
So
at
if
all.
it's about if it's about my honor,
But that's why we're having the conversation.
if it's about my honor,
It's Venus and Mars.
if it's about my honor,
You
okay,
know what I'm
and you
saying?
want to, and it's about my feelings.
I'm helping
and I'm
you.
the one
Okay.
who's
I'm
providing.
saying
But
yes.
every man is not
That's what I'm
logically.
saying.
giving you all of
Every
that.
That's what
man
I'm
don't
saying.
logically
Now
think
y'all
like you
controlling
do.
the whole
No, but
entire
that's what I'm saying.
everything
Control
because
it.
y'all can't even hear me finish saying that.
No,
Y'all
but
can't accept
okay.
it.
See, this
I'm
what
saying
happened when you
something.
bring real controversial
You
people.
know what I'm saying? Y'all can't
thing
hear
is
it because
that-
y'all so
The
trapped
thing
in
is
the
that he
bullshit.
wants to
bad.
be heard, but I was the one that was giving my comment.
I'm not trying to be
Right?
heard.
And if he would just listen, I'm on his side.
Didn't he have told us earlier that we need to listen?
You know what I'm saying? If he would listen, he would see that I'm on your side, because I don't give a fuck what the conversation is. There's nothing that I should withhold from you.
Okay.
No
Got it.
secrets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ding ding. You won. Correct.
No, it's not about win or lose.
You're
It's
right.
about respect and honesty
I
and
respectfully
trust.
accept what you just said.
You understand what I'm saying? And if my baby girl, I have a 17-year-old daughter. It is my concern every day of her life that she don't become pregnant while she liking some knucklehead ass nigga.
Right.
But
Nigga
if
just
she do,
nigga just asked her to go to the drive-in. She had no idea. I said, bitch, when they go to the drive-in, they want to fuck. I told her that after saying it all the nice way.
didn't we want to fuck when we went to the drive-in?
When they go to the drive-in,
Didn't
they
we wanna
want
fuck
to
when we
fuck.
went to
Didn't
drive-in?
we fuck?
Exactly. So then why are we over here talking
So,
about
I went to
holier
the
than thou
drive-in and didn't
bullshit
fuck.
So
when it
for
comes to this
me,
shit because of my
because
pride?
we have to go over it a little bit for the babies. The babies ain't never been over it, but you have.
What are you talking about?
My
But
daughter
what,
has
let me
never
ask
been
y'all
over
this.
that.
But let me ask y'all this. What if you feel like y'all raise responsible children, right? What if those responsible children that you feel like you raising actually go to the drive-in and be responsible children?
That means you.
That's
You
a different
worried
thing.
about-
That
you-
means
We
you did-
we
you raised
we
them.
have
say
to
this.
have the whole
Let me say this.
conversation.
Let me say
ask
this.
it.
Yeah, we got to have the whole conversation.
We project our fears onto our children.
Yes. Yes, we do.
But
Okay.
if you have had the
Listen,
conversation,
listen
you
now.
automatically know.
Listen.
As a
I
mother,
had to speak
listen,
to
wait a
him.
minute,
I
hold
had to
on.
speak
I've been
to
a
my
mother
daughter.
for 40
I had
years.
to speak
Hold
to my
on.
daughter and tell her that is probably his expectation.
But you
I
don't
am
know that.
triggered.
And-
I,
and
I'm
that's
not
what I'm
fucking
saying.
You
up.
have to identify
And
that.
that's-
Take
and-
3 deep
Stop,
breaths.
girl, if you
Listen,
don't
no.
stop
Just
with
take
that
3
phone up
deep
there.
breaths because you are, and because that's the healing thing to do. Take 3 deep
No,
breaths
no,
and
no,
listen
no.
to her.
The healing is in my conversation with my
Okay.
daughter who got propositioned to do
But
this.
that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about at some round table. And she's
So let me say this. So you told her she couldn't go, right?
No, what I told her was
Why did you
what
put
the
it so?
expectation was of people that go to of young people that go to the drive-in today. Why wouldn't he suggest something else? Why would he already suggest the drive-in? I let her know this is what is the expectation of most people when you go to the drive-in. You understand
You're
what I'm
right.
saying? Because she's 17. Now when she get 18, I'm going to let her know your pussy's your pussy.
you're wrong.
And whatever you do with your pussy is what you want to do.
You're wrong.
Because whatever I do with my
Bullshit.
pussy is my business. Because I've already raised
That's
you
why I'm
up
saying that
and
bullshit.
trained you up and told you what a lady does with hers. But it's up to you. If you feel like you like this nigga enough and you want to go to the drive-in, I'm telling you right now, I ain't been to the drive-in with a nigga 80s or 90s that didn't want to fuck.
Kim, is that projection?
So it's up to you. No, it's reality.
Well, because we want to be able to trust our kids.
I went to the drive-in with several individuals that didn't. That wasn't.
But that's
the
her
purpose.
reality. That's not my
you see what I'm
reality.
saying?
But it's not. But
And that is why I'm asking the question. Would you're recommending that she not go? Are you recommending that she not go, or are you saying okay, you can go, but this is what the
happened.
expectation
Right.
is? Is that what you're saying? You can go,
She
but
was
let me
preparing
put
her
you
for
up on
either
game.
or. Right.
No, I'm asking.
Me?
Yeah.
What I'm telling her is,
I'm saying, are you telling her you can go, but let me put you up on game? Is that what you telling her?
What I said right then was, because she's 17, you're not going. And tell him you're not going any motherfucking where with his ass. Not the Dairy Queen, not the motherfucking drive-in,
agree with
bitch,
that.
not Rite Aid, not CVS, but
can
you ain't
agree with
going
that.
nowhere with this nigga.
I can agree with that.
But after we've had several examples of this, I'm gonna put it in her hands. If you feel like, cause I've already told her that's your pussy. I do what I want.
okay.
That's
Listen,
our little daughters.
that's how I
don't
talk
see
to
my
her.
daughter like that.
That's how I talk to her.
I don't talk
I
to my
do what
daughter
I
like
want to
that.
do with my pussy.
No.
This is what it is. After I've given you all the explanations, whatever you do with your pussy is your business.
Gosh.
But know that if you do this, these are the complications. If you do this, these are the complications.
That is her
If you do
word.
this,
Consequences.
these are. And it's motherfucking
Sacred.
up to you. After we've had conversation, I'm going to let you do what you can. Once you're responsible, this is your pussy. But no.
Hey, you're 17.
These are your motherfucking responsibilities. I don't let nobody tell me what to do with my shit. I do what the fuck I want to do with my shit. But guess what? Whatever the motherfucking consequences are, the complications are, I accept them bitches.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And so when you get ready to start doling your shit out and making your motherfucking decisions about your shit, know that this is the shit of this is the shit of this, that's the shit of that. That's how I talk to my daughter.
Yeah. You
You
keep it real.
understand?
You keep it real.
Right? Because I'm all the fuck she got. I'm not going to let her be out here in these streets and have to figure this shit out on her own. I'm going to tell the bitch, your pussy, your this, your that, whatever the fuck the word is, that's the word that I'm going to use.
His daughter don't have a pussy.
So-
I'll
It's
just
not
establish
about
that.
that. It's not about
daughter
that.
got
It's a
It's just the way how
sacred
we see
womb.
ourselves.
She got a
that is
pussy,
made for
she got a
reproduction
twat,
purposes.
she got a
All the above.
vagina, she got a whatever,
All the
a
above.
cookie,
Listen,
a
I don't
cookie
mind
bowl.
saying yes.
what the
Listen.
fuck
Sacred
ever.
womb.
Listen, well,
That's
for the
life.
record, I've been raising girls for 40 years. I didn't quite say it like that. That's your pussy. But
But
no, come on.
you get my thing,
turn.
though.
My turn.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
I get your thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't quite go there, but I did let them experience life.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I found,
You was there to
I
cushion
found
their
out.
blows,
I
right?
found out at a very young age. One of the daughters, because I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all know how many it is. One of the daughters let one of the daughters be somewhere that you ain't old enough that you supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
That
can
you
figure
ain't
that out
supposed to
easy.
be. And okay, we been right.
We been.
And we been.
We been.
for a couple of years.
So Tweety took, what's her name, to the damn strip club, to the dick bar.
The dick bar.
Tweety took Sensei to the dick bar when she was 15.
I said, how you what? My baby? Oh my God.
Our parents-
Listen, by the time when we started, me and her started going to the bars, she was more mature than half the females that I had been hanging out that's my age. I
For
was like,
real.
whoa.
For real.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? But I've never lied to my children. Now I don't offer up information. Oh,
For
let
sure.
me tell you, I'm
For
doing
sure.
drugs.
For
No.
sure. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But if asked, I gotta tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because you got that from somewhere. Somebody.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Them planted that
Absolutely.
thought in your head, or you seeing something and planted that. And I better tell you the truth, because if I don't, and you get
It
hurt in
encourages
that
you to
thing,
find out yourself.
right? And you get hurt in that thing, you're gonna resent me.
For sure. I'm gonna resent myself.
You're gonna resent me because why you ain't tell me the truth? You my parent, and you ain't tell me the truth.
She's got to take responsibility herself as well.
I get that. Oh,
You
trust.
taking on
I
a
get
whole,
that.
y'all taking on
It's
a
my
whole lot of stuff.
But I'm a
responsibility.
parent,
You
It's
can-
my responsibility.
and I've been doing
You
this.
can listen. You can
40
have
years. Didn't you
40
say it?
Listen, everybody's done
It's
this.
my responsibility.
Okay,
Listen.
Kamari, now you ain't
E-
40 yet,
But osmos.
Everybody's done this.
but you know we representing that number, right?
That's it. Eh.
40.
Y'all gonna listen? Everybody's done this. Rich people, poor people, whatever the range is. And even rich people with all the resources in the world, there's no book on this shit. Okay? So let's act like after our parents showed us they were crazy, we knew how to act. We can show our kids we crazy. We don't have to keep being crazy or more and more crazy. As long as they understand, especially if these your babies, that this is what the fuck will happen if you go there. Once you show them crazy, they should know how to act because you raise them right.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about resources. There are people who have money, who kids, what's it called again? This happens to. They go out and get pregnant. They just have money to go get an abortion, or it's okay, or it's hidden, and they have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It happens on all levels. So that is a norm. That's how most of us got here. I'm from the culture where I was having sex, and as long as the girl didn't get pregnant or her dad didn't find out, we were having sex all through high school. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as we reached our teens, we wanted to have sex.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And again, we had sex, not just wanted to. We had sex. Okay, and so at this point in time, I can't be so scared that if my daughter do the same shit I did, because that's who I am. It's just about looking at myself and accepting
And that's
that
what I was doing.
we've done a good job, and you have to
Right.
believe
Okay.
in yourself that you've done a good job.
That's right.
And you gotta let God, because God got a plan.
Come on now.
It's not about how what we do overall, because you can do all the perfect things. And like I said, you can have all the money in the world. There's rich people who got their daughters in rehab right now and trying to get them off the strip pole because they have billions of dollars and they're shameful because they can't control that. You can't control certain things in life. You can't control everything. So when you can back up off there, like I said, just look at it from a different standpoint that it's not happening right now because it's traumatic. A lot of us had to go through that.
Because that's what I was saying. There's a possibility they go and nothing happens.
Right.
I want to see this movie, and I thought you want to see this movie. So let's watch this movie.
I want to read this comment from Erica Grayson. She said, communication is our partner and clarity is our friend.
Ooh, I like that.
I like
Our
that.
partner
I
and
love that.
clarity
I love that.
is our friend.
I love that.
Woohoo! Oh, I can't. It won't let me copy. Somebody write that down.
That's good though.
I'm gonna forget. But
Right?
that is amazing. Listen, Erica been on it. You are my new
All
love.
night.
You are
all
my
night.
love.
All night.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta believe in yourself, Erica. You've been a good parent, and you know, as long as we show that crazy, because I can't say nothing because I've lost control. You know, my daughter went on a date, and I told her the same thing you said, and her mama, you know, we both have given her everything in the world,
Right.
And her mama said it's okay for her to go out on dates, and I was like, hell no, she only 15, she's gonna be 16, she can wait till she's 17 or 18.
Not unchaperoned.
That's right. I said I should be there, or you should be there. The parents should be there.
Period.
And so she gets married, and she's moving on her life and everything else, and she's
No.
happy, and she goes out of town, and she's like, okay, well, you and your boyfriend can go out, and
Not with a 15
and he
year-old.
drives. So I was like, well, hold on. I think I told you that you need to wait, and we'll have this conversation about you dating and what the expectations are.
sure.
You know, so because this is for you. I'm not saying that for me. You fuck around and shit go wrong. Just like I said, you gotta keep it real with you.
Right.
You know, and I can't say that again. How you kept it real, that you shouldn't keep it real. That's real, because that's how you feel about your baby. You're very protective.
Yes.
You know, as a leader, you'll rip somebody's head off. You know, off of it. So I get that. But at the end of the day, you have to believe in yourself and
Why
know.
she ain't get the cat?
But you have to know what type of young lady you have raised. Have you raised a young lady who's easily influenced? Or have you raised a young lady who's capable of saying, nah, nigga, fuck that.
And
What are you
standing on
talking
it.
about? It depends on what type of young lady you have raised.
I have.
However, if I am married or used to be married or we just got a kid together, if he say you can't go, you cannot go.
So you don't think that you can get married? You don't think that you can have two kids grow up under the same roof and come off with different circumstances?
I've had that.
Trust.
I have that.
Oh,
I have a
yeah.
25-year-old son and I have a 17-year-old daughter.
So you
And they are two. I raised
Night
my
and day.
son way more strict than my daughter, and my daughter's way more responsible. It's about genetic makeup and mentality.
it's
when you
about that
come to
situation.
Oh, it's
Because
definitely about that genetic
Yeah.
makeup.
No, it's about that situation.
It's about genetics
No.
because my daughter, the way that she comprehends what I'm saying is different from how my son comprehends what
That's
I'm saying.
your situation.
But she's a woman like I am, so she's wired to understand what I'm saying.
The spirit of God in any kind of child will represent itself. Okay, so it doesn't matter if
I wish I could say that was true.
it is true, because how a child is, the child will be. You know what I'm saying? We can't control that just as much as, like I'm saying to
But
you.
that's different from spirit of God. You
We
talking
have-
something
That's
totally
the spirit
different.
that's inside of a child to say, "Hey, I'm doing this for myself.
That's the manifestation.
I'm doing this for myself.
child.
I'm not doing this because I'm scared of my daddy." Because the ones who say I'm doing it because I'm scared of my daddy don't end up getting it. If they're doing it for themselves, okay, like I say, if the spirit's in them and they're doing it for the right reasons, it doesn't matter how good of a parent we are and how much we provide. Whatever spirit
have
is
found that out.
is in them, it will be.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we can fight over it. And sometimes you open up the cookie and the cookie is something crazy. It is something crazy, and then you gotta look at yourself, because that's part of you.
How many parents do we have? It makes me think about how many parents we have out there that are, their son or daughter is getting ready to go to prison, and they know they didn't raise their child to do the type or live the type of lifestyle that this child has been living.
There you go.
They like, who child is this? This could not possibly be little George. This ain't little George. He was in church. He was here. He was there. People gonna do what they want to do. And I had to, as a parent, get to the point where the day that I had to say, I didn't raise you like that.
I just had a
I
conversation.
had to step back and say, you know what? I didn't raise you like that.
Right.
I know how I raised you.
Right.
From this point on, your choices are your choices.
Right.
And that's when I had to step away
Right.
and let them be who they were going to
Yes.
I had a
And it's-
conversation.
and
be.
it's
And just hope that they come back around to what they've
Hope.
been taught.
right? If it's not too late, right?
Right.
I had a
We did it to our parents.
conversation with my friend, one of my Facebook friends, just last night. Came through, have a blunt with me and whatnot. She was telling me about her situation she going through with her son, who's I believe 22 now, and how she raised all 4 of her kids, right? Standard, right? Good, they all good kids and shit. But this last one, right? This last one is
Lucifer himself.
I mean, he
Don't understand.
he came out with the alternative lifestyle a couple of years ago, and I got to experiment with crystal meth, right? And ended up now she's telling me how he's facing some charges now because it was a situation a lot of y'all probably heard about on the news maybe a couple of years ago. It was in 2020, where a dude got on the freeway the wrong way and hit somebody and killed him, right? And there was a whole story behind that. You know what I mean? So now he's facing some possible jail time behind that.
That's awful.
Just off of, he was off of that crystal meth, and they don't, and who knows what he was going through when he got on the freeway the wrong way. So yeah, like you can raise your kids with the the standards that you want them, the morals and the standards and the codes
they
that you
are who
want,
they
but
are.
they can turn out who they are.
Genetically.
They because of how they're wired, or
Or
just
situations
That's the
can get the
truth.
best of them.
experiences, right?
That's the
Influences.
truth.
That's what she said.
Situations can get
She
the
just
Listen,
he
you
got
know,
to hanging out
Mark,
with the wrong people.
You
Yeah.
know, Mark, I got to go to my word now. The Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go. And when they get older, they won't depart from
Yeah,
it.
but the road
They'll
to the
always
departure.
know, right. They'll
The road
always
to the
know
departure.
what you taught them. Now it's up to them to make
walk it out.
choices.
Yes.
My favorite word, the word of the day is choices. The word next Sunday will be choices.
Not decisions. Not decisions.
But your choices, and we talked about that last week. you know, your choices don't just affect you. People are so self-centered, not
Man.
selfish,
For
but
sure.
self-centered.
For sure.
Oh man.
And you know, if I hit you, it's gonna affect you.
Yes, it will.
But it's, let's say your girlfriend is in the room, it's gonna affect her too. I don't even know her.
It sure will.
You see what I'm saying?
Emotional damage.
Now she like, oh, you let this bitch hit you there and there and there, you know, and it could go any kind of way. Now me and her get into it.
Emotional damage.
Something happened. Now my kids find out my mama fighting. Y'all know my kids.
Here we come.
You know what I'm saying? They roll it up in the Scooby Doo van. They up in here. You know what I'm saying? Now they're affected. They don't know her.
Right.
Now somebody get hurt. Now they need help or whatever.
Everybody
Now they
affected.
friends is affected.
Somebody
trauma.
We
hurt.
don't
Somebody
know.
in jail.
Trauma.
Everybody
All
affected.
because I hit you.
It's the trauma.
So I always tell people, think before you act. Not just think before you speak, but think before you act too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so simple. It's called self-control.
It
Simple
is.
bitch, in the words of Cat Williams.
It is.
You know, it's so easy to just say no. Like, I never understood drug addiction. I didn't understand it until it happened close in my life. Not to me, but really close in my life. Because it was always so easy for me to say no.
Addiction, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, they like, you want some Coke? Nope. No, thank you.
Easy.
That's it.
Easy.
Right.
Oh, go on, try this.
No
Said,
second
no,
thought.
thank
I'm
you.
good. Right.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Right.
Now, if I feel like you're going to keep doing this, I'm going to remove myself from the place,
That's right.
from the situation.
But that's a non-addictive personality.
You know what I'm saying? But
Even with addictive personality, can make that decision.
can make that decision.
course.
There's no
Yeah.
excuse.
Of course.
Just
Of
no.
course.
No.
I have
That's
addictive
like if
personality.
You,
and I
that's
don't
like
even
if you,
smoke red weed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Well, you just smoked it, then. You just did it.
is that why I'm sweating over
Yep,
here?
that's why you sweat. You just smoked some red weed.
Oh my God.
You know, I just want to add to that. When we were talking about children and you putting into your child and telling them right from wrong, my daughter said something today that just made so much sense. And she was talking about accountability. She said a friend of hers was talking about having children, getting pregnant and having children. This girl is still in high school.
Oh, she's
And-
talking about now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she said, well, if I get pregnant, I'm going to have the baby. And my daughter said to her, why would you want to have a baby right now and you don't even know yourself? You're not established. Your parents are taking care of you. You messed up emotionally. She said, so why would you do that? She said, what is the sense, or what are you trying to prove? And she said, the girl said, I don't know. I didn't think about that. And my daughter said, yeah, you didn't think. She said, you don't bring a child into the world when you're not even taking care of yourself.
You ain't even seen the word.
But why isn't she thinking about that? Why hasn't somebody instilled in her to think about that? Now when she doesn't think about it, then it's a problem.
Well-
so if we tell our kids to do a lot of things, but we don't take them by the hand and walk with them. We so self-righteous in what they should and ought to do. We don't be doing the shit we think we need to be doing. So again, at the end of the day, look, shit happens. You feel me? And it happens on all levels. And it happens at times that is fucked up. And sometimes it is fucked up. But again, that's the reality of the world we live in.
Yeah.
And we have to be able to accept that. You know what I'm saying? There's no perfect scenario where shit's going to be perfect in life.
Roses.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that this young lady, a lot of the things that she does and how she acts out is because her brother, I think he committed suicide or he was killed in a car accident.
So maybe that's her brother trying to come back in the world.
I don't know the whole story.
Maybe that's her brother trying to come back in the world.
I don't know the whole story, but she's angry with God. and she's very angry with her father, who's in and out of jail.
Okay.
Her mother
Not
is a
gonna touch.
detective.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she's got all these emotions going, and she thinks that a baby, she was telling my daughter, she thinks that bringing a baby in the world will fix that problem. And my daughter was telling her, nah.
But that just goes to show you that
But
you
that's
know your
creative.
daughter is well rounded
Yes.
enough to be able to say that she's
Yes.
been taught, you know, in that fashion. But you
What
got
taught-
some young
taught in what
ladies out
fashion?
here that they parent didn't tell them nothing.
At all.
Talk, but hold
Nothing.
on. Taught in what fashion? Did you just listen to all the extenuating factors that's around the child?
That's what I'm.
You know what I'm saying?
You just said.
You just said that.
You know, I'm just.
You're right. Look, you're right. You're right.
You don't get to talk for 2 minutes until the red weed is out your
No,
system.
You are time out.
actually coming out my system now.
Time out.
It's like, wait a
Listen,
second.
he
You
is
on
sweat. Listen,
pause.
his
I'm
arm
actually coming.
is sweat.
It's
He
coming
hot.
out.
Everything's
it's coming
sweating.
out of me right
Everything's sweating. Right now.
They drugged me. They drugged me this motherfucker with some red weed. Red weed, y'all.
It was some Skittles. You ate some Skittles.
Here we go.
But it was just interesting.
Yeah, to
That-
know that your child, like,
That
you
she
know,
paid
I
attention.
heard my youngest one time talking to one of her older sisters, and the stuff that she was saying, I was like, I had to pop my collar, like, okay, that you was listening. Was listening. And it's amazing that what you put in them.
Yes.
That's why all of this bullshit is learned behavior.
But you don't know.
And
you
but they're
don't know
learning it
if-
out inside the home and outside the home.
You don't know if they have gleaned or grasped or whatever you've been telling them until it's time for them to operate
act.
in it. And then it's like, oh, bitch, you got it.
You better go, girl.
Can y'all,
That's mine, right there. That's
That's
mine.
me.
She did that. Yeah.
can y'all remember when we used to go outside and they didn't know, our parents didn't know what we did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we could live life?
Yeah.
You know, you can only do so much, like you said, when
They hoped.
when you get to 18,
Yeah.
you know,
You're accountable.
you have to find yourself.
Yeah.
Like the parent need to find themselves. A lot of us use our kids as an example, and now we all in our kids' business and lives, all, even for the mistakes they made, and we personalize it again and project it and shit like that because we're not ready to be ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't made time for ourselves. You know, so most women we end up kicking it with or talking to, it's so easy because they don't know themselves.
For sure.
Most black women now 40s, they just getting ready to know themselves.
I'm
Because
so glad you had said most.
you
Yeah,
know, most
We're in the 15 over
you know, we
club,
talking about
so-
kids now. Some of them don't even like kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in reality of the situation, some of them don't want kids.
That's right.
You know, so it's not all about that. But what we talking about here, again, at the end of the day, shit. That red weed kicking in. No.
He really forgot what he was saying, ladies and
In
gentlemen.
real
I sure
life.
did.
It's okay. It's
We
okay.
was all over here like,
Philosophizing.
No,
now he don't remember the shit.
No,
the red
you
weed
just gotta
that
catch
kicked
me.
in.
You gotta catch me again on that.
Good. Something to make you shut the. Okay.
My
Yes.
daughter said something that really made sense. And I told her, because, like I said, the girl is mad at God. And she, the other night, she called my daughter. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. My daughter was like, "Why do you watch these scary movies?" And she was like, I need you to pray for me. And I said, you know what? The example that you set, she saw the God in you. And she thought enough to call and ask you for prayer, regardless if she saw a scary movie or not.
There you go.
I said, but she saw the God in you. Yeah. So you're making progress. You chipping at her. And I told my daughter, whatever you decide to be, whatever you decide to do, God is going to hold you accountable. Right. You're at the age of accountability now.
Yeah.
So, mama, I put it in you. That's it. What you do with it,
That's right.
That's
That's on
between
you at
you
this
and God.
point.
But the baby gonna come,
Oh.
and y'all gonna love the baby, and the baby gonna grow up. Y'all gonna be the first one to love the baby. Y'all gonna be the first one to hold the baby. Y'all ain't gonna want to let the baby go because the baby gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? So again, we want to raise them right, but like I remember what I said before the Joan kicked on me on that red, where I was saying before it came back. No, but it's just like, yeah, we can't be perfect parents. There's no book out on this stuff, and at the end of the day, it becomes such part of us that we forget us, and we need to be able to back up off it because we was allowed to go outside and play. Now the world is dangerous, but they got to be able to go out there and have enough sense to know shit is fucked up and how to protect themselves. It is a fucked up world. Yeah. And God brought them in here and they're here, and maybe we shouldn't have them, but we had them. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we're going to be able to leave here. Everybody going to have to leave here.
I wouldn't trade my baby for nothing.
You ain't got to trade them.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't trade my baby for nothing because I wanted my baby.
Look. However we come in here, as long as we here is great because there are people who lose kids, parents who bury their kids. You know, that's worse than kids having babies. You know, so it's crazy out there. That's why I said we in the trauma mix. That's why we going back and forth and all this shit on some emotional shit.
I am.
You know what I mean?
And some secrets are very dangerous. Some secrets are very dangerous, and it affects, like she was saying, it affects everybody.
Should you keep secrets?
I don't like secrets
from your mate.
I don't like secrets. I don't.
I immediately would have told my husband. I mean, like, as soon as we got into bed, because the day got to come to a close. I don't need him having to do nothing.
That's a weak secret because it's only lasts for 6 months.
For me, my relationship
for 10, 15 years. You know, that's a weak secret. I mean, that's not a big secret.
That's a big secret.
No, it's not.
This is my relationship we talking about.
Okay.
Hold on, you had your time.
As a man, he's saying though, for him, as a man, it wouldn't have been a big secret.
Anyway.
I was right.
As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. And me, as soon as, now the day is done, you know what I mean? Because I'm not finna call him at work and he fuck around and cut a finger off or some shit. No.
For sure.
I'm cooked. He gonna be stuffed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wash down and all that, and we're going to get in the bed, and it becomes pillow talk.
Yes.
And I'm going to roll over and go, babe.
This is what happened.
This motherfucker pregnant. Who?
You know.
Your child.
Mm-hmm. That one.
Your child.
Ain't I told you?
And yes, you did. You said it. You said
and
it.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? That's where I'm going to go with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I would keep something like that. And you have helped raise this child.
Right.
Yeah. You have been responsible for this child.
Exactly.
Had that child been with you and got lost,
right. No, I
but you
I
can't
agree.
know.
I agree.
You can't know if she. That was so disrespectful
to me.
Especially
and then
I'm not disagreeing.
Now how he handled it, I don't know. But to me, I mean, outside of killing her, he handled it.
You're gonna kill your wife.
But then she, ouch. I'm not saying kill. I'm saying outside of that.
Yes.
Then she start acting different.
Yeah. See, that's
Bitch,
that's
really?
where
And
the
you
pause,
were wrong, and
that's
she
where
was
the pause
wrong.
comes
Bitch, really?
in. That's where the pause comes in.
Right.
So ultimately, that relationship dissolved. But when the trust is gone in a relationship, I don't really know too many successful relationships.
She obviously
that the
did
trust
know how
has
to
been
handle
broken.
the situation. She obviously did
clearly.
not know how to handle the situation.
Clearly.
Or she did and didn't bother.
Or he did not know how to handle the situation on or understand how to take care of it either.
I don't give a fuck. She wrong. She was wrong. She was wrong.
That's two left shoes.
Y'all putting too much on. Y'all putting too much on this particular secret. Y'all putting too much on this particular secret.
What you should be doing.
He could have been my boyfriend. I'd have been like, babe.
That's a different.
What you should be doing is you should be appreciating the fact that you have 3 women in your midst that are honest enough to say, baby, you know what? You was right. I was wrong.
Right.
And this is where we are.
And you need to be honest that there are people out there who cheat and lie and steal, and everybody, 50%, 60, 75% of people are getting married, cheated on, divorces are fucked up out there, and nobody want to hear that shit.
I would like
You know
to
what I'm
hear
saying?
from
and,
Mark
and at
behind
the
Jack.
end, and at the end of the day,
Real
secrets,
In our closing,
secrets
I want
are
to hear
all,
from. I
secrets
want to
are
hear
all
from Mark
over in
DeAndre.
our
About what?
community. Secrets are all over
about
in our
this
community.
thing. Like, am I held in high esteem or responsibility for saying, "Baby, listen, this is what's going on," or should I be like, you know what?
How
we
many
ain't gonna
people
tell your
just-
stepdaddy?
Are cheating and just come out and say I'm
No,
cheating.
we're not talking about
ain't
that.
your
We're
turn.
talking about
It ain't
this.
your
We're talking about this.
I'm
ain't your
talking
turn
about.
no
I'll just say
more,
this. I'll just say this. Whether it's regard to you talking about cheating or whatever, or
No,
having
not
secrets.
cheating.
Listen, secrets, period. Right. I find myself having or finding a newfound or new level of respect for somebody who comes to me and tells me something that I feel like would be otherwise kept a secret.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to not. So
It builds
it
respect.
just you know. Now sometimes it may feel like it's
trust.
synthetic, like you saying that shit just because you wanna butter me up. But like I know, I feel like I know when it's genuine, when somebody's really coming to me with something. You know what I mean? Like whether it's about them or somebody else, whatever. You know what I mean? So I'll just say that when somebody comes to me with information that would otherwise be kept a secret, I find a newfound respect for them. Now that may not. Okay, say in a relationship type of standpoint, that may not be enough to say, okay, I'm going to stay with you or be with you. In fact, that may be enough to say, you know what, I respect the fuck out of you. Now, peace out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I respect that. We can be cool friends or whatever. You know what I mean? So you gave me that option. You know what I mean? I get in that sense. But you know, that's how I feel like that. I feel like it's better to say it than to not.
And that's what honesty does. It allows the other person to be able to make an informed decision. So if I'm 100% honest with you, then it is what it is. And if you like this is who I am. And if you don't,
And it shouldn't be any
keep
secret.
the fuck
I'd rather
moving.
be hated for who I am
But
than
there
loved
are
for
You
who
know what
I'm
I'm
not.
saying? I don't really care.
I
Like,
was a secret.
you know, I mean, hell, I was a secret.
Yeah, I was a secret.
As
Me
a
too.
child, I was a whole secret.
Me
so
too.
I mean, I can't say.
You know,
I wasn't, so I can't speak on that.
I don't know. They didn't. I don't know if I was there. I don't know if I was part of that conversation.
Well, you was
so,
not a secret.
I
Then.
was.
Well, I know I was not purposely put here and shit. I know that.
Well, you know that, yes.
Well, you're here, and I thank God that y'all. And I also thank God for all of our watchers and our listeners. I really thank God for my panel here. Y'all, boy, whoo.
It was a hot topic.
Yeah, boy, secrets and Mr. Baker, you something different. I appreciate you, though, bro. You nig.
Unique.
Yeah, niggas gon' nig.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Please continue to support the Shenanigans show.
How can we support though?
You can go to 7 Mile
Let's see if you remember.
Radio.com.
He ain't gonna help you with nothing.
He not.
Crickets. No.
/ Shenanigans show.
There you go. Damn it. There you go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I did
So
it.
yes.
I did it.
Yes. You can go to 7mileradio.com / Shenanigans show and click the red button. And yeah, you sign up to donate $10 to the
Please
show.
support. Please
And
support.
then
The minimum is $10
Please
now. Y'all
support.
can put in there a couple $100 million.
If you want to.
Mark ain't gonna give us the change though.
He gonna be on
Change.
that bullshit. He gonna be on that bullshit.
He gonna be like, "Woo, you know, you ain't gotta
This
pay
is
this
me.
week, Kim. Nope, you good. You good. What you want to do? What you need? You need a
Shenanigans
balance?
church for everybody. Like we go turn
He
it
gonna be in this
into.
bitch like,
You know what I'm saying? So don't send the $100 million. You send that to $ Fresh House
That's
Promotions.
it. Hey, I'm done playing. So yeah, we go. So yeah, we got a live podcast event coming up at the end of
Yes.
September.
Yeah.
Yes, the Popathon, right? We're going to do a
Popathon.
podcast
Yes,
marathon.
yes, yes.
Potathon. I keep saying
Yes,
Popathon.
Potathon.
But yeah, so we're going to do book bag giveaway, podcast,
Beautiful.
live stream
Beautiful.
on location. At
You
the
get to
Recreation
meet
Center.
us.
You get to meet the crew and shit. You know what I mean? So
You
yeah.
coming through? Somebody might want to meet you. I
No
don't know.
shit.
They might.
No, I don't want to meet nobody.
Thank you.
Oh,
See,
man.
I got
nobody
some
wanna
guest
meet you.
speakers and live performances. I might do a raffle. Might do a, you know what I'm saying, all kind of different
raffle
stuff I'm
off
thinking about.
niggas?
Huh?
I thought.
We're going to raffle off a date with me.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Niggas about to start sending some money.
All
in
right, yeah,
now.
we definitely gonna get a new news van off this one. Like that's what's gonna happen.
A whole new van.
That's what we gonna do.
A date.
Well,
My
how many
nigga.
single
Not
ladies
a
you got
date.
in here? How many single ladies we got in here?
Shit, all of us. All
Okay,
three
then
of us.
raffle all of y'all off. Shit, why just just come on.
I don't know.
Y'all
if I'm
raffle
with
the
the raffle.
special-
I'm with
the
raffle.
special
I
dates
don't-
for all of
I don't
y'all.
think
You
I'm with the-
raffleable?
I'm
You
not
know.
raffleable.
I mean, you
She said
raffleable?
raffleable.
I'm not
Okay,
raffleable.
so a date
You
with,
can't go on
The
no
shenanigans connection. That's what we're gonna
Look
make.
at that.
And then-
All that talk. You don't want
and
your
then
long-
we gonna have who we went on the date with come on the
That's
show
what I'm
Oh, shit.
saying.
and talk about the
That's what I'm
date.
saying. She
Oh,
can't
shit.
handle it.
I can't. I can't.
So me-
However you gonna say, I can't.
Me and Mimi, Miss Mimi, are gonna be raffling all day.
Gonna be raffled off.
Oh my God!
And we gotta ask Lake.
might be-
Oh well, no,
you-
Lake.
No,
Lake
Lake's
is
off the
available.
market.
Lake's not available.
Thank the Lord.
How she gonna ask? How we gonna raise money? Then say she ain't gonna be raffled off.
And I'm single, but I'm unavailable.
Oh, here we go with the. There you go. There you go. She wanna talk
We
about-
also have
Secrets.
to say happy
Secrets.
birthday to our very
I
own
was-
Mark DeAndre.
Hey, yeah, that happened.
Happy
Yep.
birthday, big time.
Birthday was last week. Earlier
Happy
this week.
Leo
birthday
season. Leo season.
to you.
Now they're gonna sing to me.
Happy birthday to
Let
you.
me light my candle.
Happy birthday, Mark D.
Half of them forgot my name.
Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Y'all toast it up. Y'all toast it up.
Yeah.
So thank y'all again for watching the Shenanigans Show, where any topic is
Confusing crazy.
hot.
Confusing crazy.
Y'all send us some topics and we'll talk about it
We'll talk about it.
next show. How about that?
Yeah.
Send us some topics. Thank y'all again for watching. Y'all stay shenanigan out.
Good
Stay
night.
safe.
Y'all
Love
hold on
y'all
to each
and
other
good
through
night.
tough times.
Yes.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.